Hey bro, I'm not losing weight for some reason.
What are your calories at?
1200, bro, but for some reason my weight's not going down.
Okay, are you tracking? Are you weighing? Are you using a scale?
Well, no, I mean I don't have a food scale. I'm just like eyeballing it.
You're not using a food scale? You know, you make it so hard to be nice to you.
You dumb idiot.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. There are many fat loss mistakes that people make all the time when they're on a diet, when they're trying to cut, they're trying to lose fat. You know, there are some very common mistakes that everyone makes, and the good news is that the first step to fixing all the problems is just being aware. Awareness will carry you very far in your transformation to get shredded. If you're aware of the mistakes you're making, then you can implement solutions to the problem. So I'm gonna help create that awareness for you today by telling you guys about the 5 most common fat loss mistakes that I've seen, that I also made during my transformation, but a lot of people still continue to make, and they tell me about them in my DMs. So if you don't know who I am, you're new to the channel. My name is Ski Mask Duets, and I went from 0 to hero in just 1 year's time frame. I want to teach you how to do that as well, because I've never felt more confident in my life than I do now. So please subscribe, because I guarantee you will learn something from this video. Now, mistake number 1 is going to be inaccurate tracking. When you're counting your calories, I get a lot of people, they hit my DMs like, Ski, I'm eating 1500 calories, bro, and I'm just not losing weight. And the sad truth is, you know, there's nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of people make this mistake. You're not eating 1500. I guarantee you it's around 2500 to 3000. That's why you're severely inaccurate when you're tracking. And the most common culprit is they don't have a food scale. They're not weighing their food. You need to actually weigh your food, and I'll give you a really good reason why. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter looks the exact same as 4 tablespoons of peanut butter. The difference, one is 170 calories, the other one's 340. This is a severe miscalculation that can erase your deficit. It goes down to that detail. Like, you have to be that exact. And it's a small investment, 20 to 30 bucks. Get the food scale, because you need to start weighing everything. That is what made the biggest difference for me. What you think you're eating is usually not what it really is, okay? Get a food scale. You need to get down to the micro numbers, like literally the exact grams of what you're eating. That's how you can ensure the most accurate tracking and the best rates of progress that you can achieve. Mistake number 2 is going to be overestimating your calorie burn. This is my favorite, when people say, oh, I'm just going to do a bunch of cardio and burn off those 4 slices of pizza I ate.
No, the frick you're not.
No, you're not, bro. I'm sorry. Like, do you know how many calories 4 slices of pizza is, bro? That's like easily over 1,000. Do you know how much cardio it takes to burn 1,000 calories? Do you know how hard that is? Even 30 minutes of intense, vigorous cardio burns like 500 calories, and you're covered in sweat. Like, don't do that to yourself. It's so much easier to just not have eaten the 4 slices of pizza to start off. You're not going to make up for it with extra movement, right? Don't put yourself in that position. Stop overestimating the amount of calories you burn, okay? If you have something like an Oura Ring or a fitness app tracker, it gives you a pretty accurate estimate of your TDEE. But bro, if you're not jumping rope nonstop for 2 hours, you're not gonna burn freaking 1,500 to 2,000 calories worth of pizza. So just, you know, be more accurate with the amount of calories you're actually burning, and stop putting yourself in positions where you feel the need to do extra cardio to make up for what you ate. Okay, just don't eat the food to begin with. Third mistake is not tracking everything that you put into your freaking mouth. Okay, I made this mistake too. I'm also guilty of it. You know, throughout the day you eat a little cracker here, you know, maybe you don't track a little bit of, I'll just drizzle some olive oil on my chicken when I marinate it. You know, maybe I'll have a couple of these little snack things. You know, dude, these calories add up throughout the day. It could easily add an extra 300 to 500 calories. Now you just erased your entire deficit. Now you're pissed when you wake up the next morning and you didn't drop any weight. So track everything you put in your mouth. Is it tedious? A little bit, yeah, but come on, you want progress. This is what you have to do for progress. It's like, you'd be surprised how much that drizzle of olive oil and those 10 wheat thin crackers you had, and you know, maybe this one little small square of chocolate can add up to easily 500 calories. You need to track everything. Just because you're not putting it into the app doesn't mean your body is not registering it as calories, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you need to be putting everything you consume onto the app and tracking it. Okay, that's how you keep your ego in check, and you ensure that you're on track, you're getting the best progress. Okay, mistake number 4, the binging fasting cycle. I'm also guilty of this. I feel your pain if you're doing this. Please stop. Okay, this is where you do a massive binge. The hunger pains were just too much, and to make up for it, you say, I'm just not going to eat for the next 1, 2, 3 days. You know, 48-hour fast. And you're so excited. You're telling your friends, I fasted for 72 hours, guys. And really, it's because you ate 3 days worth of food. You ate 9,000 calories in a day, bro. Like, obviously. So look, you need to listen to your hunger cues. You need to get used to eating the same foods at the same time every day. Okay, success is monotonous. That's how you make progress. If you do binge, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't try to make up for it by fasting. And God forbid, don't try to make up for it by making yourself throw up, okay? Because you're just going to tell yourself the same thing. Oh, you know, after this fast, I won't binge again. But every time you do that shit, you're strengthening that neural pathway in your brain, and you're not gonna not binge. After the fast concludes, you think you're gonna break your fast with some fruit and then just eat a normal meal? No, you're not, bro. Your body is gonna release so much ghrelin hormone, you're gonna be starving again, you're not gonna be able to control that shit, and you are literally gonna eat 5 Big Macs. I've done it. Mark my words, okay? Don't do that to yourself. If you binge, don't try to make up for it, okay? Just, oh well. Enjoy the setback. You did it to yourself. It's okay. You know, you'll see another day. There's a silver lining. Just go back to your same meal plan. Okay? Eat the same foods the next day. Just make sure you don't binge again. Because every time you try to make up for it, you're strengthening that neural pathway and you're screwing yourself over. You're digging the rabbit hole even deeper. So if you binge, do not enter that cycle. Okay? Just pick up where you left off. That's the best thing you can do. Last but not least, tip 5 is not subscribing to my freaking channel. What kind of nonsense is that? You're literally gonna stay fat if you do that. So subscribe. But the real tip 5 is not eating enough healthy foods. Okay, yes, I get it. If it fits your macros, IIFYM, but that's a small percentage. Why do you want your daily calories to be comprised of Hostess and 5 donuts? Like, why do you not want to eat the healthy, boring foods? Like, there's some merit to that, bro. You should feel proud that you're eating chicken and broccoli. I don't know why everyone shits on that. Like, in the peak leanness for me, I was eating canned tuna and saltine crackers, chicken and cauliflower rice, and I was enjoying it, right? Like, I didn't even want to fit unhealthy stuff in my macros. Yes, you can fit that 400 calorie dark chocolate bar, but the problem is this IIFYM, people do not only do 20% of their daily calories as the fun foods. They increase it to like 50 or 60%, and the problem with that is the more appealing foods you eat, the more foods that are high in sugar, they're processed. Sure, you can fit them into your calories, but they're not satiating. They're not whole foods. This is processed bullshit that's high in sugar and a bunch of different sweeteners that's gonna force your body to, it's gonna stimulate cravings, stimulate more ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, and you're gonna feel way less full. The cool thing about eating healthier foods is they are gonna satiate you more, okay? Like, if you fill your daily calories with Lunchables and Gushers and Oreos, good luck. First, you're gonna finish your calories really freaking fast. 2, you're gonna be starving the rest of the day. There's not gonna be any fullness or satiation at all. Get most of your calories from healthy foods, right? It's not just if it fits your macros, it's just adopting a healthier lifestyle. And you should be proud, bro. You should literally be proud of yourself for eating clean, okay? That's like a badge of honor. It's a trophy. If it fits your macros to a certain extent, stop filling your daily calories with a shit ton of garbage. Thank you. Now, I hope these 5 mistakes were beneficial to you. Maybe you were making one of them, maybe you're making all of them, maybe you're making none of them. Congratulations. Comment below any mistakes you've made on your fat loss journey. I have made all of the ones I've listed. We're not going to judge each other in the comments. You know, maybe there's a mistake I didn't cover that someone else is making. You might help them. You could help someone to change their life. Leave a comment below if you've made any of these mistakes, if you made any other mistakes, how you solved them, you know, what your solution was. With that being said, this is Ski Master Wed signing out. Let's create the best version of ourselves to give to the world, okay? Peace.